Recording in progress.
See if you can hear me now. Good morning. But okay, love. That's for Nancy. Good morning. Good morning. Day 19. Day 19. And what an improvement. Right? Let's go light a candle. There we go. Awesome. There is busyness in our kitchen this morning. Lots going on. And we will light our candle. And clear the way. Good morning. For me, it's Friday. Whatever day it is to you, I wish you well. Dear ones, do you know what you desire? With your birthday candle, how would you spend your wish? Because that is why we practice. To bring forward the wish that only we can have and sustain and embody. We are made of wishes, of choices, of things we believe will become true. I wish safe travels for my family. I wish for clear teaching, clear knowing, clear hearing, clear seeing. All the ways in which I am held and sustained today. May I be aware of how I am held in this day. And may I take that acceptance, that support, and step forward a little further because of I know I am held in safety, in wonder. Make a wish, Jenna, make a wish. So we'll put this by our practice, that we have a bit of light and we have a bit of smoke. And so, Nancy, if you made it, good morning, good morning. To those replaying, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening. So this is called Love Poems from God. And good morning, Kathleen. Dig here, the angel said. She caught me off guard when my soul said to me, have we met? So surprised I was to hear her speak like that, I chuckled. She began to sing a tale. There was once a hard-working woman who used to worry so much because she could not feed and clothe her children and her husband the way she wanted. There was a beautiful little chapel in the village where the woman lived, and one day while she was praying, an angel appeared. And the angel said, follow me. And she did, out into an ancient forest. Now dig here, the angel said. And the woman felt strength in her limbs that she had not known since youth. And with just her bare hands, she dug deep and found a lost treasure. And with her relationship with the world changed. Finding our soul's beauty does that. It gives us tremendous freedom from worry. Dig here, the angel said, in your soul. In your soul. How amazing. I love this. We all know this fairy tale in different forms. That we worry and worry. What if we won't make it? We worry and worry. What if there's only shortage? And when we really focus on the shortage, it's not here. It's not working. I'm so worried. How will it go? Maddox going to Rensselaer. Is this going to work? I don't know. Lily going to Croco. Will she be safe? I don't know. The worry. And yet we are magnetic, energetic creators. And what we focus on grows. We are bodies of energetic soil. And if I am planting seeds of worry, I will make more worry. And yet I can imagine 2-3 years from now, looking back and going, everyone is totally happy where they are. And even if they got there and it sucked, they got a lesson and worked it out. So that future person can reach back and say, why are you worrying? Enjoy where you are. It's coming. And if I put into my soil satisfaction, this day is holding me so fully. I am here with you. I am not alone. I am plugged in. I am making what is required of me, and what is required beyond that is being provided. Can I rest in that satisfaction in this moment? I have a birthday candle. I have people. I have movement. I have breath. This is all I require, and it is being provided to me. If I sit in that satisfaction, that's what gets larger. We are practicing so that we can remove the question. Am I doing it right? Am I in? Did it work? All of the weird acceptance nonsense that we've been graded and graded. Y'all got an A this morning for showing up. The more we make satisfaction in this moment, the more that which will satisfy us will grow, will arrive, will appear. Feel satisfaction. That is the yoga, that we are yoked, that we are joined, that we are connected to that which loves us forward. Good morning. Happy Friday. Here we go. Let's go. Start out seated. Really want to open the hips and get them moving so that when this moves, right? A lot of rooting lately for me. So hands back. And we know this movement, but when I'm doing this right now, I'm leading my body with my knees. And I want you to pause and imagine that you're going to start with your ankles. Let your outer ankle drop, and then your other leg follows. Let your other ankle drop. And notice that when you move from the outer ankle, you really have to relax your feet. You really have to settle in. It's very different to lead through. I can't go as quickly, not at first. Pay attention to your feet. Okay. Yeah. And then once you're stay in your feet, stay in your ankles, let your outer knee come to the floor. And the opposite shoulder starts to reach back. So my right knee down and my left shoulder back. And my left knee down and my right shoulder back. Oh, and now let it loosen. Let it melt. Let it rock a little side to side. Now, keeping the feet relaxed, keeping the ankle relaxed. Now let your inner knee come in. Yeah, 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 yeah. And widen your feet so that your knee fits into the arch of your foot. Like this. Yes. Okay, so now as your knee comes down in the middle, your hip comes a little bit forward and you're starting to feel it through the chest. So I'm rolling into the outer ankle, into the outer knee, into the inner knee, forward through the hip, opening through the chest and the shoulders. Stay with it, stay with it. 4, 3. And I just get satisfied. There's nothing more. You're like, wow, this feels so much better than sitting still or being on Zoom or being stuck in traffic or being alone at home with no one to see. There is something super satisfying here. So keep your left hand down, keep your right knee high, swing your right hand up, over, and then swing it back and down. So as the left knee comes down, left hand comes up. Oh, so when I'm satisfied, now it gets bigger and there's a little joy. Oh, I've been working on this satisfaction idea because when I get stuck in a loop of how is this going to go? Are we going to get there on time? All the worry, I'm just making more. I'm giving it attention. I'm feeding it. I'm looking for proof that it's true. I don't think I'll get there on time, so I'm going to check the clock again. I don't think I'm going to get there on time, so I'm going to hurry. Oh, keep it going, keep it going. So you're going to give it a little duration, because it's in the duration that we begin to build our ability to stay with it. And we just stay with it, and it stays with us, and we fortify each other. Oh. And in this, we start clearing out a little more deeply through the hip, through the shoulders. 30 seconds. And if you like, close your eyes if you know where you're going, if you know how it feels. Oh. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, center. Put it together and stay with it. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. And just drop right away into cross-legged seat and see what happens. You can pop something underneath you and see where your knees are and where are your hips. Just for a moment, just for a moment. So that if you only have 3 minutes, you can build your seat. Hands wide. Inhale wide, inhale up, exhale down. In, X. In, X. Use your seat. Open your shoulders. We'll make the exhale into a ha. Ha. Quicker. Ha. 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 3, 2, 1. Hands down, eyes closed. Notice. Again, just the quickest. Feeling the energy arrive. So it just doesn't take long. Build the body, build the breath. Wake up. We'll take it further in, further in. Come onto your right side, bring your right forearm down, take your left heel back, your left hand out, and elbow to knee. Oh, and take it all a little further down into your guts, into your viscera, into your spine. Turn your heart down, turn your heart up. Oh. And then just settle in. If you like the eyes closed, the duration is creating stability. I can. And this is okay. I am here. Flex your left foot. Press into the heel. Move through your limbs. Five, four. You'll very simply roll right onto the other side. Coming up, swing your feet, elbow down, heel back, arm out to go. Oh. Heart down, heart up. And find the edge of duration. Find the place where you scoot away and then come back and settle in, buckle in. 5, 4. Onto your right hip. So easy, so smooth. Roll over. Good. Bring your right hand behind your head. Tap your left foot behind your right thigh. So set yourself up. And then you'll draw your left knee up and roll it over and down to tap with your heel high. Roll your knee open and tap your foot behind your thigh. So up and down and open and down. Up, exhale, inhale, down. So the work is to keep the upper body completely quiet and to move from the outer hip and the navel. And right after this, we'll get up into our water salutes and our moon salutes. But first, just really activating the hip, the outer hip. Okay, ready? Knee up, straighten your leg, up, bend, tap. Roll your knee as far open and keep it open as far as you can. So that's the trick. When you straighten your leg wants to fall in, and you're going to keep the outer edge of your hip strong. Tap down, up, straight, 3. Tap, tap, up, down, 2. Use your navel, find the duration, 1, and up. Excellent. Swing over, left hip down, left forearm down. Head down, so your right knee comes up, and you tap your right knee down and open, down and open. Now, each time I bring my knee up, I roll my right knee open. You know, we've been doing tree on the floor with our hand to the thigh, and this is really the next step. Can I press my right knee open? Can I press my right knee in without the resistance of my hand? It's just the limit of my hip now. Straighten your right leg up and bend and tap. Roll open and straight and bend and tap. Roll straight. And when you roll your knee open, press it open like you were doing tree on the floor. 5, 4. Exhale as you tap your knee. So you've got navel to spine. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So as you roll out, knees wide, toes together, child's pose, and we'll just settle in. arms out long, hips back, and feel the difference. Feel the change you've made. A little bit side to side. And so we've got the hips nice and warm. Sweep your hands back, lift them up high, open your chest. Sweep forward, reach out and down. And draw yourself through. Let your hips come onto the floor. Give it a little side to side. Hands, knees, tuck toes, hips up, dog. You can bend and straighten. You can bend your knees and float your heels off the floor, but feel that the crease of your hips might be a little clearer than usual. Right foot will step up. Hands up high. Good. And down. And step your left foot up. And go hands wide and sit down and thumbs up. Now we're going to pause at the top. Bring your hands straight out in front. And take your right hand back and together. And the left hand around. Good. Around. And around. And 3. And 2. And 1 more. So we're even. Good. Hands up high. Bend your knees. Fold it down. Step your right foot back. Find your lunge. Knee to the floor. Hands up high. And down. Step back. Down dog. For 2. High plank. Belly down. Good. Lift your chest. And all the way down. 3. Bend your knees. Straighten your legs. Roll up. 2. Bend your knees. Roll down. Roll up. And child's pose. Good. So there's a little more activity in our salute. Rise up. Hands wide. Inhale. And down. Forward. Draw through. Peel open. Down dog. 3. 2. Anchor out through the balls of your knuckles. Left foot steps to lunge. Right knee down, hands up high. And down. Stepping up. Sweep wide, sit down, thumbs up, heart up. And hands in front. Left hand circle. Right hand. Left hand. 3, 2, 1. Hands up and wide and down. Left foot leads. Pause. Knee to the floor, hands up and down. Step back, down dog. High plank. And we'll come to the floor and we'll bend our knees, elbows in, straight legs lift up. And roll down. Bend your knees. Use your legs. Straight legs, feet down, heart up. 2. Roll down. And roll up. And child's pose. So we'll go without pause here. Our moon salutes flowing together. Hands back, lifting up. Inhale. Sweep wide, fold down, reach out, opening. Roll forward, inhale. And down dog, go back. Right foot, left knee, hands up and down. Step up, sit down, sweep wide, reach up. Good. Bend your knees, fold down, right foot, right knee, and fold. Step back, dog. No hurry, your pace. Right hand, right hip, Opening, lifting the right hip high, the back of the right hip so the left heel can drop out. And high plank and flat to the floor. As you peel open, we'll stay. Look left. Dropping that right hip down, the right ribs open. And child, wide and long. Draw your hands back, lift your gaze. Sweep wide, reach forward. Little smile, draw forward. How do you express your satisfaction? Down dog, you know where you're going. Left foot, lunge. Right knee, up and down. Step up, sweep wide, sit down, thumbs up, stand up tall. And widen down. And left foot. Knee down, hands up. And down. Down dog. And attend to your base of your left first finger, base of your left thumb. From those 2 points, wrap your outer left shoulder back. And lift the back of your left hip up and drop the left heel out. And the whole left side opens. High plank to the floor. Peel open to look right. Let the left hip drop. The left jaw, the left lung. And child's pose, take it back, knees wide, toes together, arms out long. Good, walk your hands to the right. Left hand is heavy, left elbow is heavy. We're gonna move, we're gonna stand and get into a little bit of squatting, a little bit of stepping, a little bit of circling through the arms. So if you would prefer something simple, less movement, less activity, less ask of yourself, then you can either rest in Shavasana right here, which is super, step to the left, or you can do the water salutes that we've done, where you're stepping up to warrior two, and you're reversing and you're returning to side angle. And you do the right foot first, and then you do the left. And then we will meet. But right now, you put a little more juice into the morning. So if you are going on and you want to do your water salutes, you're just going to find your dog, step your right up, do warrior two, reverse, changing, do your left. Do what feels right for you today. So we'll start with the little knees soft, just stepping, let your arms sweep. So I'm finding a bend. And it doesn't need to be graceful. You're just clearing. And we've opened the legs and we've opened the chest and we're letting it out through the fingers. And it can be anything it needs to be. You can reach across. So that we start to just get into the edge. So we activate a little bit of dissatisfaction. Don't want to. Don't like it. And then keeping that action, smile. We're moving together. We're getting it going. It's not that big a deal. There's a satisfaction here because I'm going to wake up. It's going to get a little bigger, a little hop, a little hop. And I get to move any way I want to. And I get to turn dissatisfaction into satisfaction, and I change what I'm growing. Good. 3, 2, 1. Hands to hips, swing it out. So the hips, and the reason we're in them like this is where Amma is undigested, unfinished emotions. We get tight hips, tight low back, just not quite finished. 3. We're going to take elbow to knee in a moment. 2. Take your hands up high and repeat it. 2. So the further you reach out with the leg that's moving, the more deeply you bend the standing leg. Can you smile? 5, 4, 3, 2. Change it. Opposite. So you start with a smaller stance, find your balance, anchor into the standing foot, and then let the reaching foot reach a little further. And you're moving from the navel. Find that little edge of dissatisfaction, whatever that looks like effort or breathlessness. 3, 2, 1. Good. Right hand, left hand. So they're big and soft. And then bring your hand to your shoulder and shoulder. Bring it in a little closer. Good. Now look at your elbow and involve your jaw. So we're moving up higher and higher through the spine. We're in the neck. 3. Yep. 2. Yep. 1. Good. Hands to the back of your head. Tuck your chin, elbows in. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand open, right hand on top. It's called bear grip. Go overhead, go down, go open. Inhale, exhale, in, out. You're clearing the space that surrounds your head, opening your back and your chest. This is your electromagnetic field. Really, this is how your mood is communicated to someone else, is this space around you that you're clearing with your arms. 10, 9, 3, 2, hands up high. Excellent. So hands up will be inhale. I'll turn so you can see. In, out. In, out into your feet. Right out. Loosen the fingers. If yours is slower or quicker than mine, go at your pace. We'll be here for a minute, right? So in that duration, we are looking to bother ourselves. We're looking to find the place where I would rather not be doing it. And then we're looking to stabilize our movement and know that I'm okay. This is okay. It's not that big a deal. In the nose, mouth. And let it out the breath. Let it out the body. Don't keep the dissatisfaction inside of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Immediately into a dog. Palms, step back, knees soft, rest. Drop your head, walk your dog very slowly if you like. One heel, one knee. Child's pose, knees wide. Set it back, keep your hands steady. Let your body weight press into your thighs. So we need that edge, the fire right there to burn off what we carry around, the little grumbles that we accumulate. Put them in the fire. And just a last place to help our hips be ready for our seat. Tuck your toes to quiet ourselves, down dog. The fullness of who we are is what we're looking to experience. Right foot outside of your right hand. Turn your toes out. Put your left knee down and put a block beneath your left hand. So there's some space. Let your hips come a little forward and a little back so that you know they don't have to be way far forward, that there's space here. Back toes are tucked under. You can add your hand if you like, just a little forward and back. And we'll pause with the right hand on the right thigh, just above the knee, and the right knee goes a little wide and a little bit back. So the right knee is going forward and to the right as though towards 230. Settling. And if you get yourself to an edge where it's just too much, float your hips back. Reset. And now as your pelvis widens, draw your heart away from your hips. Broaden and lengthen through the navel, and the tiniest forward and back. Shake out your right thigh, broaden through the heart. Then your right hand high if you like. Spread your wings. And set it down. And press back. Feel the right thumb, base of the first finger, wrap the outer right shoulder, lift the seat of the right hip. Left foot outside of the left hand. Block underneath the right hand. Turn your left toes out. Go a little forward, go a little back. And if you like, the left hand swings. You can explore, you can circle, however you like. So that you're exploring the crease of your hips, the movement of your pelvis. Good. And then keeping your left knee bent, left hand on thigh. Left knee goes towards 930 now. A little forward, a little back. Just find your way in. Let the left knee open. Let the pelvis come forward. Let the heart come back. And then the left hand to rise. Spread your wings. So the right toes are down and the right knee is down. And from the down of the hands and the knees on the floor, go up into the heart and out into that left wingtip. And left hand down. And step back. And down dog. Base of the left first finger, left thumb, down into the floor. Wrap your outer left shoulder around and in towards your heart. Lift the back of the left hip. Sit your left heel down. And it's as though we're just holding open that line from hand to hip to heel. And let the current of the left side body become clear. And then the base of the right thumb, right first finger, even, creating symmetry, outer shoulders wrapping back. Turn your chin, soften your knees, lift the base of your seat. Toes are long. Hug the outer edges of your hands towards center and lift the very center of your palms. Hug the outer edges of your feet towards center and lift the arches of your feet. Keep the hips up. Plug into the floor. Beautiful. And knees down. Build your cross-legged seat. And sit up tall. A little circle. Little circles. Coming to land. And as you're ready, you reverse. So we're starting with the plan that this Kriya and this breathing takes just 10 minutes, and that gives us a 10-minute sit when we finish. So whatever comfort, heat, support you require, set your seat, keep your joints warm. That we are seeking the original you. The original you is absolutely satisfied because it knows that everything that is needed is happening. That everything it needs or wants to choose will be met with support, is met with support, was met with support, and it is aware of that support. So palms together. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the great infinite consciousness that is aware of my consciousness. And we meet right in this moment between my hands, between my breaths. Interlace your fingers, press away. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Close your eyes, begin to smooth and sweeten your breath. Settle, drop right in. In the first few breaths, you are just establishing a smooth, circular breath. You may work here or arms straight out as you're ready. The seat is steady, the heart is high, the eyes are closed, and perhaps in for 4, pause for 4, out for 4. As you pause, the heart comes up, the chin comes in, the spine is lengthened. The breath is holding you from inside. As you exhale, stay tall. building stability. In to fill the chest, pause, heart up, chin comes in, tall, 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 tall. You lift your chin, you breathe out, navel to spine. One more round. Now continue without pause. We'll breathe in as we did. Heart comes up, chin comes in. Stay. When you exhale, it's out with a ka. Mouth is an O, cannon. In. Hold, heart up, chin in, stay. And then fortify yourself. You're staying in your satisfaction. You're creating stability of mind. You're not loose or wandering in the world. You are in charge. If you need to, you press toward the floor. If you need to, put your hands, shake them out, come back in. Really fortify that hold. Heart up, chin in. You're getting taller. Hug the pelvic floor. Hug the knees towards each other. Lift your chin and send it out. 20 seconds. One more round. Hands up high, 3 sips in. Heart up, chin in. Pelvic floor lifts. And chin up and breath out and hands down. So day 19, we put them together. By day 25 or 30, we won't put the hands down at all. That's satisfying. You feel that? I did that. And when you put your hands down, that, oh, so good. So keep that sensation. Oh, so good. Keep that. This is who I am. Interlace your fingers. Press away. We're going to add the pump of the belly. So inhale. Heart up, chin in. Pump your belly forward and back. And then out with a. Here we go. Be precise about it. We hold that anxiety, that fear of what might happen, like stage fright when you're little. We hold it in the abdomen. So I want you to move and pump your belly like you're washing that out. You got a minute. Take charge. Sit tall. Press out. Pump your belly and then blow out the ashes. One more time. Inhale up. 3 sips. Make little cups. Hold. Heart up. Pelvic floor gathering up and in. Chin up, breath out, hands down. Pause. We're going to stay seated 30 seconds and then drop into Shavasana. A little change today. Be still. And let your breath go bigger, looser, wherever it wants to go. Let it be undirected, but totally fulfilled. So as you become quiet and steady, you may stay seated, or today I just invite you, lie back. We'll lie back for the next 7 minutes or so. The body totally at ease, totally satisfied. Stay longer if you have longer. As you're ready, and deepen your breathing. Exhaling, leaving behind any last fragments of tension. Take your hands overhead. Walk your feet in, let your knees move side to side. Knees to chest. And up to your seat. We'll finish with 3 Oms. A is in the belly, U is in the chest, M is in the head, sliding the sound through us. Sweep wide, inhale up. Open. Inhale. Om Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, perfect peace. Thumbs to your forehead. Namaste, I see you. Thumbs to the heart. Satnam, see myself. Stay satisfied. Like, oh, find the good of right now. Find the yes. I know that as you settle your attention there, other aspects, other principles, other choices, other people, other relationships that feel like that will match, will show up, will meet you. I will see you on Monday.